can mention them. These were people who had foresight, who wanted Africa to be united. Kwame Nkrumah said, Africa continental government now, today. 61 years later, we are still where they started. We have nationalities around, but we need to create that African personality, that are real African. Africa has been exploited over the years. Relics of exploitation are there. But we should not sit and continue to be just lamenting. But we cannot also forget the injustices which have been made against our people in the past. And therefore, the day of reparation, the subject of reparation cannot be wished away. It must remain a subject on the table as we move forward. But let us also create our own wealth in this continent. So I conclude by telling you the story of the African lion. There are several lions on the continent. If you go to Cameroon, they call it the indomitable lions. You go to Senegal, they call them the lions of Teranga. You go to Morocco, they call them Atlas lions. And you come to Kenya here, the Simba, ya Kenya. So this is the African lion. The African lion is sending a message to the Asian tiger. And the message is clear. That you, Asian tiger, you have danced on the stage for far too long alone, unchallenged. The European bear retreated many years into the ice of the North Pole. The American panther is also on the retreat. So you've been there alone. I, as the African lion, have been asleep in the jungles of the Congo, bounded by the peaks, Mount Kilimanjaro to the east, and Atlas Mountains to the west, bounded by the mighty rivers of the Gambia, of the Niger, of the Limpopo, the Nile, and the mighty Congo. And I'm here in the African forests. Here I'm sitting on African gold, African bauxite, African iron ore, African diamonds, African uranium and lithium, all this wealth around me. I'm going to use my brain to transform all this wealth around me into opportunity for my people. And to claim the 21st century as truly African century. I thank you. Thank you very much.
Your Excellency, you always amaze me with, not with the written speech, you always amaze me with your off-the-cuff speech.